Okay, we're going to talk about two things that people think are a big deal and they're not, and two things that are the opposite. People think aren't a big deal, but they are. So in the first category, people seem to think fireplaces ruin their chances at a good home insurance rate. You know, believe it or not, the insurance company's stance on that is enjoy your fireplace. They've been around forever. They're safe. Typically, they're just stone everywhere. I mean, get them cleaned, all that. But we don't have a single. I represent 18 different companies, and we don't have a single one that cares about fireplaces. Even the gas ones are okay. The second thing that everybody thinks is a big deal, and it's really not that big of a deal, is trampolines and swimming pools. You know, of the 18 companies we represent, only one of them has no tolerance for trampolines, and all 18 of them are okay with pools. The only thing that can get tricky there is you've got to have a fence, and sometimes just because the city that you live in says 4 feet is acceptable, your insurance company might want it to be 5, but that's just not a big deal. Everybody we ever talk to says, oh, it's got the hard cover and it can support 2,000 pounds. Like, you can have an elephant walking across your yard, you're good to go. So the two things that nobody really thinks are a big deal, and they are, number one, far and away, is that age of the roof. We had a kid in Texas, customer in Texas, his rate went up $900 after he'd filed a roof claim, and he called in to kind of complain. And as we were going through the process with him, we learned that his roof still said 2012. Nobody at his company had updated to the fact that it was a brand new roof. Well, even though they paid him $40,000 for the roof, the fact that when we updated it to a 2021 roof, his rate went down $950. So he got the best of both worlds. He got a brand new roof and a cheaper home insurance rate. The age of the roof is really important. And just to drill that in, again, we represent 18 companies, and there's 5 different ratings, 5 different ways that roofs are acceptable. You're either grandfathered in, or at 15 years or 20 or older. We have products available for any age of roof, but if you really want to save money, that's going to be the fastest way to do it, is that age of roof. The second thing that nobody thinks is a big deal, but it really, really is dogs. In the state of Iowa, we are what's called a strict liability state, which means that you can have your entire house plastered with no trespassing signs and have a clown walk up the driveway, hooting and hollering, teasing your dog, and if that dog bites the clown, it's your problem because it happened on your property. Recently we had a Mastiff knock someone over. Not bite, knock someone over. Still a problem. It's a big dog. That customer got canceled. We had to find him new insurance. So talking to your agent, making sure the dog breed is acceptable, that's a big deal. And let me save you the time. We all know that your dog, the only thing it's guilty of is licking you to death. I have heard that 175,000 times, and I am sure your dog is wonderful. The fact of the matter is that dogs do bite, and Iowa is set up to make the homeowner responsible. And so it's very important to have that dialed in with your agent.